Dear Yanthe, I'm writing this. I don't even really know why, because you don't exist here. Because of, time shenanigans. But I really wish that you did. And as such, I guess it makes me feel better. I don't know. To write out how we got here. Because I don't want to forget how we got here. Your father lived in my gun for a really long time. I know that's weird. He saved me. I don't understand why he did that. I still don't necessarily understand. Long story short is we did a lot of things, and I had to do a lot of things without him around on the moon, so that hopefully this would be a better world. I don't think that it is. Unfortunately, I don't think that we were successful in that. And that's another reason why you don't exist here. And after we did all those things on the moon, and I have so many regrets about all those things on the moon, about what happened to Drian and what happened to Quincy. I know that he didn't want to be put in that position that he was put in. And Angela, oh my God, Angela. That poor sweet kid. Just a lot happened there. And we thought we'd done the best that we could. Which is maybe all that anybody can ask, even though the best that we could is so absolutely not good enough. The librarian, I don't even know his fucking name. He teleported us back to Vittore. And when we got there, the place that I'm from, Liegmeier, was being burned to the ground by the soldiers of Basrai. And I had to go find Ma and Dad. I had to go find your grandparents. I had to go make sure they didn't get burnt to a crisp, and see if anybody else in the town was still living. Because Lord, oh my God, I can't believe it's burning to the ground. I can't.
Antigone, is that you?
Mom, Dad, are y'all okay? Are y'all?
What? Your father and I, we're all right. The shop's it's gone though, but and everything, and
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I left. I'm sorry that I left and that I wasn't here. I wasn't here.
It's okay. It's okay. Breathe. We're here. Mother and I, we're here. Family, we have that.
I know, but this is the Florakis legacy, and it's gone. And y'all didn't want me to leave.
Hey, breathe. Listen, the shop isn't Florakis legacy. You are. You can rebuild wherever. But right now, we need to get out of this town. Almost everyone's trying to skedaddle everywhere, but we ain't got no place to go.
We can go back to Douglas. I know the royal family of Douglas. The former princess is just over there. We can go to them, and hopefully we can use so sorry.
It's all right. Just breathe, okay? We'll be all right. Just take a second. Calm down. And your mother hands you a small, kind of smoky, still slight, still crisped up a little bit, baby blanket. And you can see that it's got some cinders on it still. Oh, she kind of hands it over to you. I wasn't able to save much, but I did manage to get this. And she kind of hands it to you.
Tig is just crying at this. It's a lot. Thanks, Ma. Come, let me introduce you to everyone, and then we can hopefully help anybody else who's in town and just get the fuck out of Dodge.
You bring your parents over to your friends. You make the introductions.
Hi, everyone. This is my mom, Petronella, and my dad, Cosmus. Mom, Dad, this is everybody. You remember Quincy, of course, but everybody else.
It's good to meet you finally. I wish it was under better circumstances. Tig, I did manage to get off the spell, and we have a ship that's going to be waiting for us near the coastline, but we need to hurry.
Yeah, let's get a move on. Is there anybody else in the town who's effectively now a refugee?
You notice that a lot of people have scurried around and have left in a quick hurry. The only family that you still see here are the Gorbarosi brothers.
Yeah, I figured it would be the Gorbarosi brothers. Gorbarosis, come on.
Oh yeah, we're coming. Shit. One of them tries to start moving the giant.
That's
smoker.
Not coming. That can't come. Sorry.
Oh shit. All right.
It's too fucking big, dude. You know it's too big.
They just kind of pick up the things and whatever they can carry with their hands and start following you along. And as you all travel together in a solemn and somber mood towards the coastline, you have this sense of dread that things aren't going to get better for a long time, even if they ever do. And as the ship ride all the way over to Douglas is quiet and mellow, you get everyone settled into refugee homes in Douglas. You get everything set up. Time goes by as you're trying to do what you can to help with the refugees. Mom and Dad are both very happy and thankful that you helped them, and they're trying to keep a chipper attitude around you, but you can tell that it's a face to make you not feel worried or scared or afraid for them. And time slips away from you. What are you doing during this time after getting them all settled?
I think I am doing, I've done all that I can to get them settled and to hopefully get them into maybe a position to rebuild here in Douglas, which is a lot different beast than opening up a curios shop in Leaguemire. I'm weirdly enough doing what I can to help the Gorbarosis get settled too. Ideally not running a smoke shop, but Like, they're the only people that I know from home who are here now, too. I think that I'm doing whatever I can with the people that I know here in Douglas to make the best of things, and then whenever I get the opportunities or the chances to try and go back over to the side of the continent that Liegmeyer is, going back and helping whatever refugees are there, that I can help maybe try and also get resettled in Douglas. It's a lot of not thinking about yourself and thinking about the other people, because thinking about yourself and the things that you are going through hurts too much and is too upsetting. Because it's thinking about all the things that you have done wrong on the moon and turn into dust, and not being able to help when the timelines merged, and the fact that Vanth sacrificed himself to save me during the bomb, and all of these things are just pent up inside as she's trying to go around and do her best to help the rest.
As you're helping around, doing the best you can with the refugees, time just flies out of your hands, spiraling away, and you're left in a daze, confused, alone, while everyone else from Andromeda is trying their best to help out wherever they can. Quincy heading off to help in the defense and liberation of Cult, and Aurora having to pull extra duties in the city in order to try and help. Even though you guys are both within the same city limits, you barely see each other with how much is needed from everybody.
Yeah.
And time just drags on. It's been about a year since everything unfolded. But you wouldn't know that, except for steam coming from Roe on your hip, and a soft pop as you see Vanth step out from before you and immediately try to go in for a hug.
It's immediate. It's an immediate hug. There's no it's immediate hug and immediate just sobbing.
I'm speaking. I'm so sorry. I'm trying my best to get back as fast as I can. You see, he kind of just holds you into his chest, running his hand back on the back of your neck in a very comforting way. It's okay. It's okay.
What do you even remember from before?
I remember the two of us in the small apartment in our terrace. I remember you and a penchant craving for pickled cabbage, if I remember correctly. And I remember our daughter, Yinthe.
I lost her.
You did no such thing. You did everything you could. Okay?
anything. I was dust in a jar. Why did you sacrifice yourself? I don't understand.
Antigone, I sacrificed myself because... it's simple, really. I love you. And I could think of no one more worthy of life in this timeline or the next than my family. My girls. Now, what do you say that you and I bring a little judgment to those who have leave this place and know that we can't involve your family in just yet?
I can think of nothing better. I love you too.
Let's begin.
I can think of nothing I love more than my family.
And I think we know what we need to do. A friend of mine, an angel of Jormungandr, I asked him while I was reconstituting for a favor that he owed me. I'm afraid I couldn't do much, but he produces a holster. I found this, well, he did, scouring all of the broken timelines, the shattered rings. And it has a monogram of IF on it. I'm afraid I couldn't do much more besides that.
Nothing hurts more than knowing that in that fucking timeline, Yante died alone. We weren't there.
Let us make sure that doesn't happen again.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you and Vance continue on, doing your best to organize the defense of Douglas, Spokestar, Cult, Veritas, and the rest of your allies in Chrysanthia, and you're filled with this new sense of purpose and drive. I'm slipping away from you, but the common goal of making Chrysanthia a place where families can begin, love can blossom, and happiness can flourish, drives both of you forward. As you all are continuing your journeys through Chrysanthia, what are you and Vant doing in particular?
I think it's it is an enactment of judgment. It is an enactment of judgment on the bad folks of Basrai, knowing that there are still the good folks who are fighting the good fight and who are a victim of circumstance, as opposed to actively joining Basrai's encroachment northern. It is a focus on doing what one can in those times, and it is a conversation of I don't get to have my family in this timeline. Not right now, anyway. So God damn it, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that that does at some point happen. At some point, it is a good enough place with which to do such a thing.
Journeying back to Avandra, to the city of Douglas, for the first time in a while since everything unfolded, since events arose from Rome 2 years ago. You entered the city and you were greeted by Jolene and Angela, who kind of bump into you. You see Angela kind of look up at you.
Oh, hi, Tig. Can I call you Tig? I don't know. Like, am I supposed to get like title there too?
I don't have any titles, Angela. You can call me Tig. That's all right. How are y'all doing? Tig sort of smiles at Jolene.
Oh, yeah. We're doing all right. Bumped into Quincy for the first time a little while ago.
Yeah, I haven't seen him barely at all since he's been in cult.
Yeah, no, we decided to spec things up again.
Oh, that's really good to hear, Jolene. I'm really glad to hear that.
And how are you two?
I'll let you Antigone if you'd like.
We're good. Doing the good work. As one hopes to do during this time. It's been all right. How are you doing, Angela? How's school?
Oh, yeah, it's going good. I really like learning about like metalworking, and
Ooh.
I've been learning how to make gears. That's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever want to come over and mess around with some of my metalworking stuff, you just let me know, okay?
Yeah, that sounds like fun. I gotta say though, like the politics class, I don't get it.
I don't get it either, sweetheart. It's a lot of nonsense, to be completely honest. But focus on the things that you like. That's carried me this far. It'll carry you too.
Yeah.
Well, if you like, you two are more than welcome to come over for dinner.
Yeah, you just let us know when that's good.
I know that Quincy said everyone's expected to leave tomorrow, so
I'll come over and you let me know when's convenient for y'all, and we'll be sure to come on by. Y'all are always welcome over at our place too. You know that, so just let us know, okay?
all right. Sounds good. Let's say 6 o'clock.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. We'll see you there.
Yeah, we'll see you.
Come on, Angela. Let's go pick up stuff for dinner.
All right. Bye, Mrs. Tig.
It's just Miss. I'm not married. Bye, Angela.
You see Vance kind of like shy back a little bit.
We're not married.
Yes. After this war, maybe.
Yeah. After the war.
Yeah, and I don't think either one of us is looking forward to you meeting my parents.
Oh no, that sounds like hell, sweetheart. The things that I've heard about your parents chill me to my very core.
Well, I do appreciate the joke there, so because it is in fact hell.
I know. Sometimes I can do wordplay too, honey. It's not just you that's smart.
I know, Antigone did. What do you two do as you're waiting for 6 o'clock to go around?
I think it's that very, like, oh, we're going over to a dinner party and therefore we need to bring a gift of some kind. So it's like, well, Quincy doesn't drink, so we can't bring a bottle of wine. What's a good gift to bring to a dinner? Ah, shit. I can't bake. I'm terrible at baking.
I do have an acquaintance here, Bastian, and I believe one of his husbands bakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jace bakes. We can go see Jace. We'll get a pie or something.
Mm-hmm. And you two head off and get ready to meet up for dinner. You pick up a nice little simple pie. Really elegant looking, but simple, from the bakery. And you get ready to meet up at dinner with Quincy and with Jolene and Angela. And you want to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I don't like that. Natural 20, baby!
I don't think you wanted a high number at this moment.
I don't think I did either, but that's very funny that my dump stat natted me a 20.
As you get ready to knock on the door and you see Angela drawing in the window, you are reminded of your time at a ball with Angela and with Briar, and you feeling extremely nauseous the entire time. And you remember Angela and Briar dancing together.
Cinder, not Briar.
Angela and Cinder dancing together. And it's because Cinder's last name is Briar.
Briar, I know, it sucks. It's so confusing. How dare they do that to us?
And you remember the two of them dancing, and you remember them smiling, happy, in a very peaceful, serene sense. Even with all the convoluted stuff happening in Alteris, there was a lot of happiness there. And now you see all this worry in everyone's faces around you, the war looming, and it's very, very minimal, the amount of happiness that you see now. And you kind of hesitate to knock as you remember all these things.
I think I just squeezed Vance's hand.
You see him return the squeeze, and he reaches out and knocks on the door. And Quincy opens it.
Oh, hey!
Hey, I give Quincy a hug. It's been a long time.
It's been an age. Wow.
We brought pie. I
wonderful.
didn't bake it, but here you go.
Oh, was this from Jace's bakery? He is fantastic.
He's the best.
Bastian's an old friend of mine, so it's kind of a coincidence that I happen to know about it.
Oh,
You
really?
would be an old friend of Castian's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he does. I thought his husband... Oh, wait, that's right. Jace has two husbands. I remember now.
There's two. I know. It's
Sorry, it was
Hayden is also a delight, but no, Jace is the one that bakes.
May we come in, Quincy?
All right. Yes. Come on in.
You see Angela, at work at the kitchen table. She's got, 4 different sets of parchments all kind of spread out, and she's drawing schematics. But all of the measurements are alternating between different measurement types.
Oh, good.
dear.
Very, very confusing. Hey, Angela, why do you have different units here and here?
Oh, well,
That's fine if it makes sense to you. I just want to know why.
This one makes more sense for like the minuscule parts. Well, like this one makes more sense for like the bigger parts. And yep. Yeah. I was trying to make a big old thing, like you could like hop on it and you could like fly it through the sky.
Ooh, that sounds really cool, Angela.
Oh, yeah. All this is really incredible. I mean, honestly, I was almost afraid to ask about it because it looks very complicated to me.
I got her. Her old Auntie Tig knows how to put some shit together.
Yeah, I only learned the basics, and even then I learned them from Aunt Tig right here.
You just know how gun maintenance works, and that's about it.
Well, I mean, I did construct this, and Quincy holds up his grappling hook gun, which
that is true. You did make that.
Yeah, I guess to Tig it looks rather simplistic but functional.
It's the most basic like assembled thing. It's so simplistic. Tig is just like, well, if you ever want to amp that baby up, you know where to find me.
Yeah.
It's great, Quincy. It's good to see you.
You see Angela scoop up a small box that has little gears and dynamos and gyros in it, and she kind of takes all of that in the apartment upstairs.
All this up before dinner.
Be sure to wash your hands, too.
Okay.
I mean, keep in mind, you've been playing with, greasy gears. You don't want to eat that.
All
right, Dad.
Quincy, she'll be fine. I promise you, I accidentally ate more grease at that age than literally everybody, and I am perfectly fine. It's good to see you. How's Cult going?
Yeah, I did manage to liberate Cult. So I got
good.
that done.
I'm glad.
I was in the area. Thought I might as well.
It's a quick pit stop for you. I'm in the area. I might as well liberate a whole ass city.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had to get my horses.
You had to get the girls.
Yeah.
How are Apple and Pie and Jack and Russell?
Oh, they're doing wonderful. It's strange. Apple and Pie are both getting up there in years, but you wouldn't guess it. I mean, they're just as vibrant as they've always been. It's a little strange. But,
Must be something about their temperament.
Yeah, must be that. Apple's a real swell horse. I got myself a magic tattoo that lets me summon her.
Oh, that's very cool. Did Zala do that for you, or did you go somewhere else?
It was that one
guy. Elias, you better not, absolutely better not do that again inside the house.
I did it one time by accident in the house. Okay.
I'll trust you that it works. You don't gotta summon your horse. I believe you.
Yes.
Hi, Jane.
Hi. Pasta's almost done.
It smells wonderful.
Well, I hope everyone's ready. I did do. I wasn't sure about whether or not your diet has shifted over the years, so I went on the safe side. I did some zucchini noodles instead.
Ooh, zucchini noodles are good. I will accept those wholeheartedly. Do you need any help setting the table or anything?
Yeah, sure. As you kind of leave Vance and Quincy there. Quincy.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing well, Vance. I guess we haven't really had a chance to talk since you sacrificed yourself for Tig.
Listen, I understand where you come from, and
Quincy puts Quincy puts a hand on Vance's shoulder and says, "I'm sorry. I misjudged you because I didn't know what to think, and I assumed the worst, and that was wrong. You gave your life to save my best friend, As far as I'm concerned, you owe me nothing. And if you ever need my help, you just need to ask.
May I see Hellion for a second?
Sure. Is there something weird about it, do you think?
Oh, no. Besides it being crafted by an amazing individual, no.
Right. Best craftsman around.
You see you see one of his fingernails kind of elongates into like a talon. It's weird because it doesn't match the rest of his hand. As you see him kind of run his talon intricately across the grip, and you see it leave a very intricately carved calligraphy of Jolene's name on one side and Angela's on the other.
Oh.
Consider it a peace offering, and in the future, don't shoot me because you thought something happened when it didn't.
I will keep that in mind. I felt like there were larger forces behind that one, but you know what? You're right. I was wrong. I'll always remember this, Vanth. Thank you.
Of course. Now, I believe we should heed your words and go wash up as well.
Yes, of course.
And as everyone kind of meanders around the house, in a very normal sense, for a group as wildly diverse as this, and as having seen as much as they have, it feels very homey, very simplistic, and peaceful and happy, serene even amongst all of the chaos that's outside, in the wider world. And you all sit down at the table, enjoying one more meal before another chaotic adventure. Come tomorrow. I am unfamiliar whether you all followers of the Whisper do some kind of prayer before eating. I promise I won't burn into 1,000 pieces of ash.
Quincy tilts his head and he's wondering if, that would really happen to Vanth. I don't want to hurt you accidentally.
No, you're okay.
Quincy, it won't hurt him.
Okay.
You're gonna say grace, say grace.
All right. And Quincy kind of holds Jolene's hand, and he holds Angela's hand. They bow ever so slightly, and thank you for this food we're about to receive, and I thank you for the opportunities you've given us to spend time together and to work to earn this food. I thank you in your holy name. Amen.
Amen. Let's eat.
Everyone digs in. There's laughter and joy about. And the worries of the world fade away. No stress, no anxiety, no depression, no worry or anything. Just simplistic happiness. And as dinner winds to a close, everyone laughing and enjoying dessert, Tig, you and Vanth find yourselves at Quincy's door, ready to go and get a night's rest at the small apartment that you have gotten here in Douglas before meeting up with the rest of Andromeda tomorrow to set out for Spokestop. What do you do?
I give Quincy a hug. I'm like, thank y'all for dinner. It was really good seeing y'all again. Like looking at Jolene and Angela.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Angela, remember, if you need any help with your science homework, you just let me know. I'll be around.
Yeah,
But
all right.
you shouldn't need any help. You're smarter than I was at that age. She says her byes and bye, Quincy. I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, I'll see you then.
Get out.
Try not to be as much a stranger in the future, okay? We love having you.
I will. There was a lot going on, but
I know. I understand. I don't mean to be a bother.
no, you're not a bother. I know you get it. You of all people get how crazy it's been. So
yeah.
Yeah. And we.
You all say your goodbyes and start walking. And Van's kind of just striding alongside you. I have a gift for you, Antigone. I'm afraid it's not anything fancy, but I thought perhaps with all of this, everything that's going on, that it might be good for us to write down our memories of everything. So, while I was reconstituting, I plucked this from my true form, and he hands you a quill, a feather quill. Very intricate and warm to the touch. I just thought maybe you might want to write something for Ianthe when we get to see her again.
Yeah. If we get to see her again. It's good to write down, I don't know, everything, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, honey. This is very kind.
Of course, my love.
I know that we made the choice not try to have a baby while everything was crazy. God damn, does it suck.
Hopefully when all this is said and done, it'll be time for us to start over.
I look forward to the day where we can start over like that.
The two of you head inside and rest. Waking the next day, you go about your morning in a quiet, reserved manner, meeting all back up together, hopping into the carriage and making your way towards Spokestock. You sit with a piece of parchment on your lap, the quill coated in ink perpetually by advanced enchantment, as you begin to write.
Dear Ianthe, there's so many things that I want to tell you. But you don't exist, and this is weird. I write mostly so I don't forget the things that I want to tell you when maybe one day you will exist. I want to tell you about your father and your grandparents and all of the things that led us to the point where hopefully one day you will exist, and how we got to the point where I know who you are and yet I don't. It's very, you'll have to ask Ifrin. It's very complicated. I want to tell you about the things that happened to me from before and from currently and for the future, so that one day I can tell you in perfect clarity all of the things that led to you and to you being around. God, I wish you were around right now. It's a hard thing. Loss. It's a hard thing I've grappled with a lot for a long time. You won't understand any of this, of course, because I'm sure you'll get this letter if you get this letter at a age where half of the shit I'm about to say won't make a lick of sense to you, but
Darling, that's a lot of swear words you're writing down for our child.
honey, if you think our child's first word isn't going to be a swear word, you are sorely mistaken.
You know what? I'm mistaken. Yes, you are absolutely right.
You've known me for so long. You should know that this is just how it goes with me. You're right. I shouldn't swear so much in this letter to our daughter that doesn't exist and is a figment of my imagination as it currently stands. Tig crosses out some of the swear words in the letter. I want to tell you about the timeline that I came from. The timeline that I lost. And the timeline that we're in now. And Tig starts to tell in accurate, minute detail all of the things that have happened leading up to present day in the letter.
And as you ride away, darkness and dread fills you.